Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to present to you and formally introduce Bob, Cass, and Arthur, the Play No Games podcast.
It's your favorite podcast. When we talk about real life and exchange a few laughs, we sticking to our path. When you find understanding, just know that that will never last. We ain't here to play no games. The world is getting crazy and now we know we gotta be the change.
It's been a minute. We about to kick it a little old school.
Oh, yeah.
Play
No.
games. Podcast / show. I'm Cartier Bob.
I'm Cass.
And we're here to give you another dangerous episode of the Play No Games podcast.
So dangerous.
Dangerous. You should have seen our Spotify rap numbers. They were dangerously
Look.
kind of, but we have to use perspective taking. When,
Okay, all right. Just
oh, you know,
just drop the Cashapp and let's keep it going.
wow. You know what? We're gonna get into this. You're a hater.
You thought AJ left for no reason?
Wow.
Hey, we have to say something about that. Right?
Did you watch last episode?
No.
Ah.
You think I did?
Absolutely not. The day I know when he watches every episode is when I'll have his full support. I'll touch, you know,
They're kind of long. I don't know.
can you at least just watch the segment? There's a reason why I put him out in like time frames. Pick a segment.
I
just
know.
watch
No,
it.
I pick a segment once in a while and I watch
Every once in a while, but yeah,
You're welcome.
I need new co-hosts because they don't believe in the vision. They clearly are just fucking around. Damn, what's going on in the back? Fuck. Damn it, you're not supposed to cuss in like the last first 2 minutes. I'll just make sure to cut it out.
Okay.
But if you like what we're doing, like he said, Cartier costs, you know, put the actually kind of tight.
What?
Cartier costs.
Hey. Interesting.
It's really Cartier.
We won't go there though. If you like what we're doing and you want to support us more than just hitting subscribe, like, or sharing the video, please feel free. Don't feel like you have to, but if you would like to donate, it's going to be at $sign herobob. That is the Cash App. Feel free to send anything you would like our way. Anything is greatly appreciated in that regard. So thank you.
Bougie Bob. I feel like
That's some
rich Bob.
some Alabama wealth right there.
Exactly. Ah, Billy Bob Thornton. Anywho,
Shout out.
shout out. Close up to me. We're gonna get into our most favoriteest subject. I'm gonna pass it to AJ. Oh my gosh, I'm AJ.
Wow.
He be saying, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know half the stuff what AJ be saying sometimes. He just says it. I'm gonna do my best. All right,
Yeah.
now I'm AJ. Cartier Bob, AJ. Welcome, guests.
You already know it's just
You
favorite.
already know it's your favorite subject.
Favorite segment.
Segment is the play where you play no games about. It can be positive, negative, whatever's on your mind.
There you go.
So, Cass, what are you playing no games about?
Yeah.
I tried.
I am playing no games about security.
Okay.
Let's just say, you know, working on a little project out in I'll be general, I'll say Portland.
That's okay.
And someone broke in. Someone broke in, man. And that's my fault. It's a construction site. They're going to be targeted, of course. Shouldn't have left the TV there I got on Black Friday.
Time out. What's rolling the tape? Why did you leave a TV in the construction site?
There's locks. Cheap locks. We haven't finished doing all the security stuff. I don't know. I grew up in Beaverton, man. You can leave your door unlocked.
Oh, why you say that?
Because of the statistics.
that is the funniest dodge you've ever done. Statistic. Hey, who would you say is on the statistics there?
I don't know, man. I didn't see his face.
You just gotta say Goombas.
Okay, there you go.
A lot of Goombas over there.
Anyway, essentially what happened, I'm not even gonna say what happened because I don't want to give people ideas.
So you left the TV that you were going to
that I was going to install the next day.
You're going to put in.
I was going to put on the wall because I got a mount and everything. Because I went the day before to move some stuff. It got broken into. TV was taken. And then, yeah.
Damn.
I learned my lesson. I'm not going to move anything in there until it's all done and all the bells and whistles I got ordered.
So this was a
installed.
TV for the site.
This was a TV for like the finished project. Like,
damn.
Like this was gonna be my TV.
Oh, this is for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
yeah. This was gonna be like my TV.
Damn. See,
it's okay. It was, the money's whatever. It was more or less you feel violated, when someone takes your property. That's what I hate. But it's okay because when I see them, I'll just kill them. So it'll be totally fine, and that'll be life.
Ah, that's the European in you.
Yeah. Just expect cameras, alarms, and lead to all be present when I'm living there.
There's a reason why people really like when your face is on.
I keep it real, man. I keep it 100%. I don't lie. I don't play. I play no games.
Wow.
And I play no games about my property either. I'll say that.
Apparently so.
No, talk to the police about it too.
So if y'all are watching this,
told the police the same thing.
Y'all watching this, y'all don't want to smoke with him because he go tell.
I got the police officer's number on speed dial.
Damn, you ain't even hiding.
He was a Slav too. I talked to him about it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What else y'all talking about?
Just like
Slav stuff.
Kia boys. I was like, what cars get stolen the most? I'm like, is it Kias? He's like, yeah. How'd you know? And I'm like, the Kia boys. Because you see him on Instagram.
You look like a Kia boy.
No, I don't wear shiesty, and I'm not like 115 pounds wet, like soaking.
Nah, you have the thighs for it. I can see you pull up in a Kia and be like, hey.
No, the Kia boys are the ones that like break the window and then they take the screwdriver, open up the the ignition area, and then they put the USB in and they steal your Kia. Modern Kias, that's not a problem because it's push to start, right? Like your cars,
I don't have a Kia.
You don't. You have a Hyundai.
Same thing. Whoa.
Sorry. Whoa. Your South Korean car you own. Can I say that? Can I say?
Whoa.
Your South Korean car is push to start, right?
That's not how I drive.
Oh, that's okay. We're just lying now.
I blink and my car starts.
But it's push to start, right?
I blink. See, I'm giving car people new ideas to start cars.
No, I don't want
no scan.
No.
Yeah. Start your car with an eye blink.
Anyways, if your car's push to start, they can't like open the ignition area and start with a USB. But if you do have like an old school turnkey, really easy to steal if it's a South Korean made car.
Kia boy. You just literally just outed yourself.
No, it's all on Instagram.
Oh, so why is that in your timelines?
Because I'm a car guy and I get really random stuff like that. All right, there you go. What do you play no games about?
I'm gonna play no games about. What are we calling Thanksgiving? Because I feel like it's a trap question now. Because
it is. I was talking to clients before it, and I was like trying to like walk on like eggshells. But then I remembered all my clients live in like the South, so for them it's still Thanksgiving. But like my company doesn't call it Thanksgiving; they call it like the fourth Thursday in November, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I get it. But also, come on.
I literally play no games about now Thanksgiving is just a trap. Where like literally it's like if I say Thanksgiving, patriarchy, you hate. You know what they did to the Native Americans? Yes, I read about it. and it's horrific. It's almost kind of like, happy. When you say thank Turkey, you start navigating. I'm just
November
black.
25th.
I'm just kicking with other black people.
I'm just an immigrant.
Yeah, yes.
I don't know.
It's just so interesting to me. Where it's kind of like
The thing is, like, no, actually, I don't know how deep I want to get into this, but it's like, how many lands are taken at the end of the day? Like, every land is stolen to a degree or another.
wow, yeah, stolen from all of us. Yes, keep going. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, you've been reading the pamphlet. Oh, yeah.
I wasn't gonna go that
Pangea.
I'm just saying, like, the Ottomans came and stole Romania too.
Man, Pangea. I was in my people's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Our people.
So I love nothing against.
I got that cup when I was in Romania.
Yeah, when you were in Romania. I'm just saying, I love Native Americans. I love Native American culture. I don't think you are anti-Native American if you take part in Thanksgiving.
For me, I'll be honest. Like I say Thanksgiving, things like that. And I think for me, I think I've always been a person where it's kind of like, it's just another excuse for Black people to get the day off and just have some food.
I get 2 days off. For me, it's a tradition. It's the traditional thing, part of it. I get to see family, I get to eat food, and I get 2 days off of work.
I get macaroni cheese with gravy in it.
Oh, so good.
So delicious. Like, what more can I ask for? I get sports.
Sports were crazy this year also for, like,
yeah.
It was like Thursday was football, Friday was football, and play-in tournament basketball. Crazy sports weekend.
Yeah, play-in tournament.
Love the play-in tournament.
Love the play-in tournament.
It's actually
it
so
solves
sick.
so many problems.
Like, I actually care about basketball in November.
Yeah.
Like, next week is like the play-in like finals, and I can't fucking wait because the Knicks are actually have a chance.
I was being facetious.
I'm being serious.
I wasn't.
I'm 100% all in on the NBA tournament. If the Knicks win it, they don't even have to go to the playoffs. I'm good.
Here you go.
I'm good. We got a trophy. Julius Randle wins a trophy. Come on.
Here you go.
Happy birthday, Julius Randle, by the way. Today's his birthday.
I guess to also finish out my playing on games, or what I'm playing on games about, which is very interesting, is like at the same time about, can I say Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, or just I'm just being black, is like, I feel like every year in November, Christmas is a little bit earlier.
Oh, yeah. You think eventually we'll just replace Thanksgiving, call it early Christmas or new Christmas, and then we'll have old Christmas on December?
Turkmas?
It's getting to that point. Oh, capitalism will do this. We will get to a point where Thanksgiving will be titled such a racially discriminating holiday. We will keep the holiday. We'll still get those 2 days off of work, but it will just be changed into a Christmas-themed Thanksgiving. Still turkey, gravy, all that stuff.
You know how we can solve Thanksgiving? We call it Juneteenth. Juneteenth too.
Mm-hmm. I'm a terrible person. I don't even know what Juneteenth is.
It's the national holiday for blacks.
Okay.
Independence is not really in February. It's in June, Juneteenth.
So why is Black History Month in February?
Hey,
Does it have something to do with MLK's birthday?
No, I think when we were dividing things up, they were like,
Shortest month.
Exactly.
I've heard you say that joke.
Yeah. So, Juneteenth too.
Juneteenth too?
Exactly.
No, what's a group that doesn't have? Asian Americans don't have a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
We have Cinco de Mayo for the Latinos.
Mm-hmm.
We have Juneteenth, Black History Month for
Black Dragon, Asian Heritage Month. Please cue it up.
Asian Heritage Month. We have Chinese New Year, but that's only for the Chinese immigrants, and that's like their thing in like January.
Where's this episode going?
This is good. This is what happens when we don't have AJ to like balance
us
out. We're just going on like down the rabbit hole.
We are down the rabbit hole.
All right, sorry. Yeah. Asian Heritage Month. Heritage Month is May.
May.
But they don't have like a day.
February is Black History Month because it encompasses two prominent figures who shaped Black history, Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass, yes.
Hey, Abraham Lincoln didn't do nothing.
All right. Anyways,
So,
going into our first topic.
damn, I don't. This just took a turn. Anywho, if you're your first time listener, we just having fun and being partially informational. But our very first topic today, I'm gonna pass it to you because
Yeah.
you know.
So I think I think it only makes sense for us to bring this up because we brought up the situation with Kevin Porter Jr.
Yes.
and his whole thing, the John Morant thing we talked about.
Bang
So,
bang.
so I think it only makes sense to be
Yeah,
impartial
point.
here. Talk about Josh Giddey's situation going on right now.
What, Josh Giddey,
I know. Can you believe it? Josh
the
Giddey,
Australian?
the 21-year-old. So 21-year-old Josh Giddey is currently being investigated by the Newport police. The NBA is aware of this as well, and they're looking into it. But essentially, there is rumors and some damning evidence of Josh Giddey allegedly having what's the best way to phrase this? Thank you. Having sexual relations with a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
As of right now, of course, this is all up in the air. These are allegations.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, whatever. Yeah, I said allegations.
Okay, just make sure
I don't have to say allegedly allegations. that's
allegedly.
okay. Someone commented that they don't like when we say that, like allegedly, so much. You remember that comment? You know.
Hey, fuck them.
Okay. A couple things to note here is apparently the girl and her family are not cooperating right now with the Newport
Oh, I
police.
was gonna say that.
Sorry.
okay.
I'll take your opinion on it. And then, Josh Giddey is still available for the Thunder and is playing right now. Has not even been benched, which is also interesting. Malika Andrews was also a little quiet on this.
Stop it!
I know I'm taking all your ideas.
Stop it!
I won't say anything more. But I'll let you go then. Well, how are
Okay,
you?
okay, we said a lot. Let's break down.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
I'll just say this. Josh Giddey, man,
Bro, you're a good-looking guy, millionaire, 21. What are you doing talking
allegedly.
What are you doing talking to 15-year-olds, bro?
Maybe it's different in Australia.
No, the age of consent is still 16.
Maybe he forgot to read the handbook when he immigrated over here.
The funniest thing, like, have you seen the TikTok videos he's done?
No.
Dude, just like these absolutely cringy TikTok videos of like when it's like maybe she really has been busy for 48 hours and it's him like on a couch like this, and it's like the comment was like, man, this guy really making TikToks like this about a 15-year-old.
Makes you think, when he's signing those jerseys, beforehand. Let's just break this down. The NBA has benched people for less.
Yeah.
For way less.
Oh, yeah.
Now, like, inherently, did he break any law? But, like, let's even look at John Morant. Did John Morant break a law? No. But
No.
it's the image.
It's the image.
It's the image, and they sat him down.
Yeah.
And I just find it interesting that Josh Giddey, I really thought he wasn't going to be playing for, like, a little bit.
I think the big thing is it's up in the air whether the evidence is true and that like what her age actually is and all of that situation. Like, it's still like up in the air whether whether it's real or not.
I'm going to keep it a band with you. I don't need a legal counsel. I don't need any backup to say, I thought she was 18. She told me she was 8. Let me show you the text messages. The fact that he's saying nothing about this,
That is, yeah.
that's I did not have relations with this woman. At least Bill could have said that. At least Bill could have said that. But you got him be like, I'm gonna leave it to my lawyers. Press conference, Cartier. Absolutely not. I was told something different. That's just very telling. And I'll just say this, Sam Presti, man. You fumbled the bag with not giving James Harden the money. and you fumbled this bag.
Interesting. Could Josh Giddey's pedophilia behavior ruin the Thunder's legacy, aka Shai Gilgeous Alexander
Hey, put some respect on
SGA's legacy?
Exactly. I drafted him. He's good.
Wow.
And he's fashionable, and he goes for above 18.
And he wears Skims. No imprint. But no, it's weird. I also saw Andrew Bogut, who's also Australian basketball player. He's got a podcast. Said apparently like this whole situation is from a year ago, and like Josh Giddey made the team aware and the NBA aware and like authorities aware of the situation, that he like didn't know her age or whatever, and that like the evidence is just now surfacing. I don't know if that's real or not. There's so much going on back and forth. What's real, what's not? Who knows? Especially with like Twitter and what that world is like. But
it just gets down to, it makes me think of Brandon Miller when he going through his situation.
Because he's kind of out of that now, right?
I think so.
It sounds like he is.
It definitely, and it makes it seem like when he was going through that and all the allegedly stuff, it makes me think of an analyst.
You want to tell people what happened with Brandon Miller that may not know listening?
I know it's dealing with like guns and like a woman and things like that. I don't remember verbatim.
Essentially, he was part of a trial of someone who's murdered. He was a possible, what's the word, ally or accomplice in the murder, because it was believed that the firearm that was used could have been his.
Yeah, and they were shooting through, because pretty much it was all over a woman.
Something like that.
It was.
But yeah.
Long story short.
Apparently, from what I've heard, he wasn't him.
Involved. All I'm saying is, one, we can't compare apples to oranges, but it's just very interesting because we're a media. We talk about media stuff, but I find it very interesting that was an entire media cycle. First take.
Ruined his draft stock.
He really.
I mean, he still went number 3.
Exactly.
No, number 2.
Yeah,
still
exactly.
Went number 2. I guess it didn't ruin his draft stock. It did hurt his image though.
Exactly. I find it very interesting that none of the major news companies are really talking about it like that, and I'm just kind of like, so like when things like this don't get talked about, it makes some of like the ESPN first takes, like conspiracy theories, stronger. Where it's kind of like, a lot of people don't like Malika Andrews.
Yeah.
She has said nothing about this. And
she did say something about the Giddey thing.
When?
Like yesterday or the day before.
Such as?
Just that Josh Giddey is under investigation right now. Essentially what we just said.
And let's just say this. It was nowhere near what she was talking about with Brandon Miller.
No, it was kind of hidden, and it's also like a couple of days late.
But they were on round the clock.
But that was also like, she said that about Brandon Miller on national TV.
Thank you.
I actually think what's even worse is when Joe Mazzulla got hired, and she like brought up that like assault charge he had 14 years ago.
Thank you.
Like as if that had any present when he was like 18 years old or something that mattered now that he had got a head coaching position.
So, because I don't want people to think I'm just attacking a black woman, things like that. It's just like her, the person, or maybe it kind of goes into what people were talking about, like Malika Andrews, the puppet. Of like,
I've seen that YouTube video.
Exactly, where like she's doing that because of the person she's with, that's also an analyst, and then also to the company she's with, where it's like, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm being a weirdo, but I kind of also think that some of the like these outlets have agendas, where it's kind of like, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like full circle and weird. Like, cause I would think like after I got the news on fantasy basketball, like they were gonna be talking about it nonstop about Giddey.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to talk about though with Giddey, just because like what we don't know what's real and what's not right now.
You know what I would be doing? She was 18.
That is fair. That is fair.
I wouldn't. My legal counsel, you have to shut your mouth. No, I don't. Not at all.
He wasn't playing great this year either.
We know why.
Yeah.
You see the image
The image.
of him like from the chest up,
I know yeah.
and then one thing we didn't even talk about is the parents aren't even cooperating. This industry is crazy, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. Weird stuff. But like we mentioned before, the NBA is a fraternity, so
Oh damn.
hey man, I'm expecting Kevin Porter to be on a team next month. Okay.
Is it bad that I have Miles Bridges on my fantasy
Miles
team?
Bridges, another great example of a man who just
He's been balling.
been balling. Yeah, hey, he's been a year away. He better be good.
He's been balling out of control.
He's ready to ball.
Uh,
Just don't make him mad.
shut your mouth.
With that topic covered, and Josh Giddey over with, time for a word from our sponsor. Hey there, are you in need of graphic design or motion design for personal use or business use? Well, fuck me, do I have a guy for you. His name is Andrew. Hit him up, please, at andrewcarman.design. He's the guy. He helps us out, do the show, and he's a very, very talented individual with really special abilities. With not a mechanical keyboard. What would you call it? Like a mechanical keyboard, but no, like a
He's got an iPad.
a technological pen, an electric pen. He's great with an iPad and a pen. So please hit up andrewcarman.design for your graphic design and motion design needs.
This is
And with that, back to the show.
Woo! Wow. I'm just going to say this. You've been waiting so long. I'm here to answer your call. So Cassie told Diddy she wants that bag.
Yeah, fill me in on this Diddy thing, because I know very little.
So we go from one diddler to another Diddy.
From Giddey to Diddy.
Giddily, they're jiggling something. That's anywho.
Tell me about Diddy. What'd he do?
So
What'd they find about him?
Sean Puffy Combs, bad boy. Take that.
That dude's had like 5 nicknames. Also.
Take that.
Okay.
Take that.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna say something? Diddy line.
I don't know, dude. Diddy's before my time. I'm sorry.
Okay, Gen X.
I am Gen X. Diddy. I couldn't name you one Puff song.
Please try.
There's that one where he's wearing like the spacesuit. I just know the music video.
Okay. Anywho,
Sorry.
Diddy has been sued in federal court by Cassie, who accused him of
Cassie is
an artist.
okay.
One of his artists.
His artist.
One of in the bad boy accused him of crepe and repeated physical abuse for about a decade. So Cassie was dating Diddy for like a decade, and then she left him, and then she dated like their personal trainer, and that was like a big thing, and she had a baby with him. So she hasn't been saying anything about this stuff. So I'm going to read you guys the official court case or official like legal documents. So like this has been settled already, but these are the things that Cassie has accused Diddy of doing.
Okay.
And this says Mr. Combs endured over a decade of his violent behaviors and disturbed demands for Mrs. Ventra. Her name is Ventra. The dark times were those spent trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking, among other violent and unlawful acts. Craped Miss Ventra in her own home after she tried to leave him.
Damn.
Often punched, beat, kicked, and stomped on Miss Ventra, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding. Blew up a man's car after he learned that he was romantically interested in Miss Ventra, and I'll tell you who that is in a moment.
Blew up his car.
Yes, I'll tell you who the person is. Forced Miss Ventra to engage in sex acts with male sex workers while masturbating and filming the encounters.
Oh.
Ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rival industry executive who he learned was nearby, demanded Miss Venture to carry his firearms in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and introduced Miss Venture into a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse, and required her
Ciroc.
to proceed with illicit restrictions and satisfy his own addictions. So
par for the course is what I'm hearing here.
so I'm gonna give you
3 guesses.
3 guesses
For whose car he blew up?
or who cars blew up.
50 Cent.
Good guess, but that's not why they have beef. I'll bring up 50 in
Okay.
a moment, but not 50.
Not 50.
I'll give you one help. You guys any question? Narrow it down. He's a famous artist white people love.
Is he alive or dead?
He's alive.
That white people love?
Okay, white college kids love.
Snoop Dogg?
You have a beef with Snoop Dogg.
These are good guesses.
These are great questions. I'll say this: he makes music for depressed people.
Oh, wait. White college kids love him. Is he older? Is he older?
He's about my age.
Oh, so he's kind of young.
About my age, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
I'll give
Frank
you.
Ocean's?
No, not Frank Ocean's, but I'll give you one better. He was in a beef with Kanye.
Kid Cudi?
Kid Cudi has confirmed that his car blew up, and he confirms his car
How's
did.
Kid Cudi involved with these things, man?
Now we know why he was trying to make it to the moon.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Good night.
Day and night.
Day and night.
I'm trying to watch.
That's why I was seeing. Okay, I didn't get those Kid Cudi memes on Twitter when they were like the car was blown or he was like running away from an explosion. I didn't get those. Oh,
I posted one.
so Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car
Allegedly. Yes.
allegedly. What the fuck?
But Kid Cudi confirmed it. He's like, one day he was walking to his car and his car blew up. So Diddy,
Holy
what
fuck.
kind of goon do you kind of have? Like,
Holy
what do you say
fuck.
to people like that? So bringing in 50 Cent, right? Or actually, no. What about those charges, bro?
That's kind of wild, but also for like a wealthy, powerful person. Because Diddy, here's the thing. Diddy's one of those like wealthy people that is wealthy because he has power over other people.
Yes.
He owns like a record label, right? He owns brands. He has rights to like other people's music and content and that stuff. So he's one of those like powerful rich people. So when you tell me like this is what he was doing with his partner the last 10 years, I'm not surprised. Like when you have ownership over people and like what they produce, you're not going to be right in the head when that's how you're making millions of dollars every year. So no, and also I don't know, it's Diddy. Like I feel like
He's a bad boy.
didn't 50 say something about him being gay or something? Isn't that why they have beef?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But then isn't that why Diddy hates 50?
He tried to take him shopping. And he was
50?
like,
No, I saw this clip once of 50 saying something about like Diddy making out with guys or something like that.
and he was mad because he was like, because Diddy was trying to take 50 Cent shopping. He's like, I don't need a man to take me shopping.
Okay.
It's kind of like, he's like, you do interesting stuff.
Yes.
He's like, I would never.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
I just want to keep pace. We'll go. I promise we'll double back to that.
He's Suge Knight with a PR team.
Stop that.
No?
That. No.
Okay.
I'll just say this. Do you remember when I would think it was maybe like 3-4 months ago when all the people were talking about, I want my masters back for my records, like label companies giving back their artists their masters.
Oh.
And Diddy was charging. It was like, oh, I'm gonna give that back to those people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me think he knew this shit was coming, and I'm pretty sure to like hush people up to get your masters back, you have to be quiet about what I have done, because let's keep it honest. To go further with this, he's already settled.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of hard. Maybe once I make this kind of money that I understand. I feel like when you settle to like hush everything down, it's almost kind of like, are you admitting that it happened?
Yeah,
Okay.
partially.
Partially. Now, we're not okay. So we're not blaming Cassie at all because this is horrible things that happen to Cassie. Because we kind of get into like, why do people think? Because this is 10 years in the making. Why say something now where it's kind of like, I hear a lot of people saying that this is a money grab, and like,
Yeah, well, I'm assuming
wouldn't this be more? If it's less about the money, wouldn't you want to convict this person so he can go to jail? You know, instead of getting the money. But that's something.
I mean, yeah. We also have to look at it from her perspective, where she also dealt with that for 10 years. So it's like, at least she gets paid out for it now. You know, she kind of did her dues.
Oh God!
Which is like a terrible. I know it's a terrible way to say it, but at least like she gets that benefit of it.
I once and foremost, I get the money because we need money to survive, but it's almost kind of like, I'd rather see this person go to jail.
Yeah, but when you taste that, you know, that caviar on the
Stop it.
on the golden platter, it's hard to go back.
But she's already making good money though.
But she can make better money. What you learn about rich people, man, there ain't enough money. There's never enough money for 'em.
I just can't imagine like seeing Diddy. No, I can see no, I can see it. It's just like, is fame really that cracked up what it's supposed to be, man?
I think there's like a balance on the fame chart. I think a good famous. This could be a good transition here. Just warn you.
It's fine.
I think a good famous is somewhere between like an athlete and like an internet / like YouTuber, because you have a dedicated fan base that support you, but you're not like, you don't have power over people. You don't like, you are just in control of yourself and your own career.
Yeah.
And also you can still like, I feel like if you're within that range, you can still go places and people won't like come up and bother you. Or if they do, it's to like take a photo or like shake your hand or, you know, like positive stuff, not be like, man, I can't believe you know, that song sucks. Or, can't believe you voted on that law to pass that law that's now ruining my family. Like, you know, yeah, I think that's like the good range in terms of being famous. I think once you get past that, then all of a sudden you're attracted to like children and like killing people. Like that's what like the mega wealthy do.
Taking grown men shopping, you know, beating off in a corner while you're grown.
Going to the island.
Do you think Diddy went to the island?
100% he went to the island. Diddy might have been the one that had Epstein killed.
Or Biggie?
Both.
Or Pac?
All of them.
Now we know why he said bad boys for life.
Yeah.
We ain't go with nowhere. We ain't. You don't even know the song.
Dude, I don't know the song.
Go nowhere.
I didn't even know Diddy was a rapper. To me, he was always just the tycoon guy.
Yeah. Well,
Roller coaster tycoon.
this is such a spicy episode.
Yeah. Next topic.
I thought you were segueing. I was waiting for you. That was like,
Well, that was the YouTube segment to then talk about.
yeah, that was.
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
It was perfect.
So, you know, we talked about YouTube celebrity-isms and the power that YouTubers hold, which isn't a lot at the end of the day, but they think they have more, don't they?
Yes.
I guess she's technically more of a streamer, but we'll throw that into like internet celebrity.
Thank you, Pokimane.
Your favorite? I know you're a Pokimane guy.
I've never seen any of her streams. The only thing I've seen,
wearing that.
only reason I know about this because
Spy Family shirt. Come on.
Yeah, it's a great series, Spy Family.
That screams Pokimane
No, it's not.
with the all pink outfit too.
Well, you got against Pink.
Nothing against Pink.
Okay. So, drop the knowledge on us, Pokimane.
Me? I thought this was your topic.
Oh no, I just know about it. I still
Oh,
okay. So from what I know about Pokimane is like she was selling these like very high end.
Yeah, I'm looking up the name of the cookies.
Please. Selling these high end cookies, right? And
They're called Mano with the midnight mini cookies.
And during one of her streams, she literally
She was charging up the ass for them.
But they were like 3 for $1.
It was 3 for $1, but it was still like $40 something, I think.
Something like that. But long story short, she ends up because she's responding to like the chat, and she ends up calling
$28 for 4-pack.
Yeah, $20, and
so $7 per pack, small pack.
She was pretty much responding to something in the chat, and she was like, "Oh, if you broke boys don't have whatever, you don't get nothing."
Yeah,
and it's almost kind of like you already got one strike because you said the N word. So like, so I'm just kind of like, Pokimane, you know, you kind of almost fucked up Jadidion's career, you know, like it's
Gideon.
It's getting black, you know, like the resume, like, oh, you don't like Juneteenth. So I think for me, it's kind of like those people pay your bills.
Oh yeah. She's not the first streamer to make comments like that about like, why aren't you guys donating? It's only $5. There's other streamers that have said stuff like, oh, like if you're sitting here watching this stream, you have $5 to donate, otherwise you'd be working, like stuff like that. Normally when I hear streamers say that stuff, just means they're probably on tough times or they got like big bills and expenses coming their way. Because the life of like an internet celebrity and that what those paychecks look like, that's the roller coaster tycoon right there. That is up and down. I've seen a lot of YouTubers like they're YouTubers. I'll give you a great example of one, and I'll say his fucking name, KBD Productions. This guy who blew up during like the food review YouTube era. You remember the food review YouTube era, right? Like 2016, 2017. He blew up during that era where like you would go to like whatever, like, you know, KFC was doing a promotional item. Like, why are you looking at me like that?
Why gotta be chicken?
Wendy's was doing.
You feel more comfortable when there's less black people?
No, it's just KFC does promotional items often.
Why can't we do burgers?
You could wait. What?
I'm just fucking with you.
Or like Wendy's is doing a new milkshake or something, and they would go order it and eat it in their car. You had to eat in the car. That was the thing. He blew up during that era, and then now if you look at his views, they are caca. Like he went from 100 to 200,000 views per video to now it's like, I mean, 20 to 10,000 views isn't like, it's still something, but comparatively to where he was, you got to think that guy probably took out loans to pay for mortgages, to pay for cars because he was making good money, and now he's not. And then you can see like his career is slowly deteriorated, and so is he.
So he needed to pivot.
He needs to pivot. He needs to stop eating in his car. Really is what he needs to do. But you know, you see these people who like they get too big for their boots. They think they're the shit. They think this lasts forever. They take out expensive assets. They take out expenses. They have bills to pay. They see less donations day by day. They're not changing up their content because that's hard to do. It's hard to do when you've already made it, to change up what you're doing. They're not getting the donations. They're not getting the viewership. And then, you know, she does a side business to probably make up for some of the revenue she's losing. Charges up the ass for it. Also, there's a nutritionist that went through and kind of called her out. So it's called like a vitamin D snack to help you get vitamin D. Apparently the amount of vitamin D it provides you is like 5% of what you need for your daily intake. Like, it's not enough.
Oh, so would you say caca?
Yeah, it's caca. Like, it's factor cap, it's cap. And so like just the cookies themselves are shit. And then she's getting called out on it, and then you can see she took it personally.
And I think for me, like I've always talked to you, where it's kind of like I'm ready for hate comments or like people who disagree, because like it's a luxury to be able to talk to people about your opinions, because like we talk about things like on this level where it's kind of like the reason why we will always forever say donations is because they're free, and like we're thankful for even if it's a cent. We're like every small milestone that we do on here, we couldn't have done it without people taking time out of their day. So for me at least, how I do it, it's not an ego thing. I'm like, look what we did. We're like, we can't do these things without all of you. So my thing is, when we're on these mics, why we gotta give them everything that we have, and then if we do sell something, we want it to be the best product. And then obviously the businesses that we are showing or we have in our like we're marketing is like things like we legitimately believe in. Like I went to Capital Nails and got a pedicure and things like that, and I love the service.
Yeah. And I've had work done from Andrew Carmen, and it's really, really great stuff.
I've actually had real art done from him, and my family members have enjoyed it. You know, he's done things like that where it's kind of like, I just don't. It's almost kind of
the crab crossing guard. What? So you're not up to date with the releases.
What?
His recent releases on his Instagram.
He's got like 5 fucking profiles.
He did a crab crossing guard, and I thought it was really cool.
See, all I'm saying is just kind of like, you know, I keep telling all of us like when we get there is because like I feel like we wouldn't take that shit for granted. Where it's kind of like we want.
I mean, and I feel like all of them say that at the beginning, and then they lose track. The fame gets them, you know. Maybe one day we'll just be too famous, Robert.
Yeah, because I don't know. For me, I remember these times more than anything.
Yeah,
like I don't know. I do a lot of reminiscing. A lot.
I remember us being in a dusty like radio studio.
Shut up.
No, it was a good start.
I don't know. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Like I was just talking to you today. It's like I want to have like a flourishing business with my friends, man. And like when I say flourishing, it's like I want it to be like long term, where it's kind of like, all right, you know, it's in like when they look at like my life, I can be like legitimately connected to your life, where it's kind of like, oh,
you can see the hairline going back. Time by
you. My hairline gonna be good.
Both of us.
No, my hairline gonna be good.
That's life, man. We just have to accept it.
No, I'm gonna be good. I don't know. You can put that shit on yourself. Anywho,
that's life.
All I've been saying is kind of like, because like when we talk about like modeling and generation, things like that, it's like, how do we make the community better? Where it's kind of like, I think these people who get this fame forget that shit. We're like, no.
Oh yeah.
That person who works a 9 to 5, you provide them that, and you always have to take that and hold on to that tight, because that's a dream. Like those people believe in you, provide value, and I agree with you. People easily forget that because they get drunk with, oh, I'm this thing. Me personally, I could never, because I grew up knowing what it's like to like be in the back and be like, oh, I really wish this person. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm the champion for the little guys.
100%. I think having friends that keep you honest also matters. Keep you grounded.
That too, and people have different perspectives. Where it's like, I think, even though I'll probably mention this on our wrap up year, but because we're gonna wrap things up pretty soon.
One final topic
is like we have what it takes to do that, and it's just kind of like there's literally gotta be somebody who cares enough to be like, all right, just like you're saying, like this podcast and shit, or like we gotta have a pivot, like we gotta make sure like this is sustainable.
Yep.
So
100%.
But yeah, I think we should wrap things up.
Yeah, final topic of today, because today was a holiday.
Oh God.
Today was a holiday for a lot of people. And one that, you know what, I actually am not a huge fan of. And that is it was Spotify Wrapped Day. If you live on the rock, you don't know what that means. It means that today was the day that Spotify sends everyone I sent you their playlist and a fun little slideshow of the artist's music they listen to, how many minutes they listen to music, regional stuff, all this stuff, pretty much letting you know what your music taste looks like. And is it just me? Am I the problem? Am I the problem?
No, I feel like.
Okay, yeah. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care what your trash music taste looks like. I know my taste in music is awful. I don't need to see your awful taste in music as well. Filling my feed up, these people putting on their Instagram stories, like as if I care that they listen to 90,000 minutes of fucking Drake or fucking Yeet. Like, you love that guy so much, man, get on your knees and take his pants off. How about that? If you love that guy so much.
I'll just say this. I like it because it's a great way to see how many of y'all fucking snitching. I watch the podcast. No, you don't. No, you don't. You watch the clips on YouTube or fucking Instagram and say you watch.
To be fair, if you're on YouTube, I'm fine with you.
Yeah, but no, I think it's I think over time I think it's fine. I think it's interesting to share. Kind of goes with the thing.
Are you a Spotify guy?
I have to now.
You have to now. Did you get your Wrapped today?
Did I get the Play No Games rap? Yeah.
But did you get your rap, like the music you listen to? No, you don't listen to your music on there. You illegally stream your music, don't you? You have your ways. You seem like that type of guy.
I've already explained what I do.
Okay, well, I got mine, and it was what it was. I don't care.
Kanye?
Actually, no.
Wow, he didn't make the top 5?
I had like Two Door Cinema Club.
Who?
See, exactly, and this is why Spotify Wrapped is stupid, because the artists I listen to, you probably don't know, and then the ones you listen to, I probably don't know. So I don't care what music you listen to. And especially when they're like, my Wrapped, is so diverse. And it's like 4 country guys. I saw someone post that today, and I was like, yeah, you got a black one, a white one, and then a Mexican one. Like, those are your...
I know the clip.
Like, it's just, and don't get me started. Like, there's 2 things I hate. One, when people brag about how many minutes they listen to. Like, okay, we get it, man. You listen to 90,000 minutes on Spotify. You have no other thing to do with your life. Like, if you listen to 90,000 minutes of music, so help me God, I hope you find, like, Jesus. Please, like, find help. If you listen to music that much, dude, I don't think I have anything where I have 90,000 minutes logged. Like, go touch grass, please.
Wow.
And the second thing is, the worst feature now is because they show podcasts like minutes. Before, they just show your favorite podcast. Now they show how many minutes you listen to on the podcast. So these people bragging about watching, what is his name? Huberman. Watching Huberman or watching Lex Friedman, as if you consuming 10,000 hours of Huberman tells you anything else other than to drink water and get 8 hours of sleep. Like, these just humans find a way to just make themselves feel like they're better.
So in the morning when I go to the gym, I do a lot of like my news gathering for the show, but also it's either I'm news gathering, listening, trying to catch up on other people's podcasts, or I listen to inspirational, like talks and things like that.
Okay.
So I had one where I think it was Neil Patrick Harrison. I can't remember, somebody, right? And it was this study about like if somebody had an option, you get 2 options. You have one option where you can make 100K, but you would know everyone in your job, and with the study, you would make 200K. So you guarantee you make 100K, another person would make 200K, and that would be option 1. Mm-hmm. Option 2 would be you would work at another job and you would make 50,000, and everyone else will make 25. And the results came back that most people chose option 2.
Just making more money than other people around them.
Making more. I said,
go fuck yourself.
I said, that was crazy that these scientists did that shit. And I was saying to me, it was kind of like, going back to what we were talking about, where it's kind of like, when we make money on the show, like, I'm not joking. Like, definitely I want to pay myself back. But once we get through that money part, like, there's going to be enough money for all of us here. Where it's kind of like, I To me that's just so weird. Like,
Yeah.
do you get where I'm going?
That's like, well, it goes the same thing with anything, man. When you're just within your bubble and you can like control the narrative within your bubble, humans love that, especially like westernized humans like us in a capitalist society. If you're just better, that's better than being in a good position. If you're just better, if I say my rock house is bigger than your rock house, my tent is bigger than your tent.
But it's like competitiveness where like I'm a very competitive person, but also like I know when it's the time and place where it's supposed to be competitive, where it's kind of like, yeah, I want to beat you at basketball, but I'm also not going to like do like, I don't want to say I'm doing anything necessary to win, but it's like there's some people who just like don't know even how to lose, where it's kind of like, it's just like weird. It's just like super weird to me where it's kind of like as humans, and I'm sorry, I'll take it there when it comes to like men and women, where it's kind of like there's certain things men can do that better than women, and like there's nothing wrong. But when we combine that together, that's like there's things that you like. Where are the aliens coming?
When are the aliens coming?
Where are the aliens coming?
They're already here, man.
To blow this shit up, because
blow
we're
this shit-
there. We're there.
We are the aliens.
I feel like the aliens tune in just like to like trash reality TV. Earth,
That's where viewers are. The aliens.
Earth. What Joe Biden said some funny ass shit. He's like, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and did tell us nothing on national TV. Like, you can't make this shit.
Who are you voting for?
Who are I gonna vote for?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know. That was a hell of a segue. I was like,
You brought up Joe Biden. It's
I
election
was just
season.
Just thinking of this about how shitty, just like how humans are. Where it's kind of like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I'm any superior to all you guys. I feel like I'm better than you guys at certain stuff. But like, there's better things you guys. But like, what makes our friendship grows is like all the shit that we could do together.
Yeah.
We're like, I don't mind taking a knee, no Kaepernick, to like Andrew knows how to do better shit than me. And my thing is like, what's in with this? Why do you think humans struggle with that shit?
Struggle with what?
With yeah, someone else. Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Why do you think humans struggle with someone feeling like they have to be superior over or better than somebody? Why do you think humans struggle with that?
I feel like it just goes back to our like primitive mind of like survival and of just surviving and knowing that you're going to be in a better situation than the next person, so you have like you feel at peace with yourself. So instead of comparing yourself to yourself, maybe where you were a couple months back or a year back, which is what you should be doing, it's a lot easier to compare yourself to other people and then feel good about yourself, even though maybe you've digressed, let's say.
Yeah.
So I say it's easier to do it that way. It's easier to have envy or try to be better than others. And I think side of like our primitive caveman mind plays into that as well, or just our natural being.
Yeah, we just gotta eat more spam.
Got to eat more spam.
That helps.
When you eat spam, do you cook it or do you eat it raw?
I cook it.
Good boy.
Yeah.
You can't eat it raw.
Hell no.
You can eat spam raw. That's the one that tastes gross though. Like that.
Of course.
Like that's like what people think of when they think of spam. But if you cook spam's pretty good.
Well, this has been a very interesting fucking episode. Yet again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Tay's gonna be able to handle this.
Who?
Tay?
Okay.
Anywho. Nobody's gonna make it this far in the episode, but anywho. We got a special announcement next week. Stay tuned. But if you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe. It's free, it's easy. Donate so we can grow and be bigger, so we can grow our gamer army. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's the best that we got. So Koss, you got anything?
Thanks for watching. keep tuned in. I hope everyone had a great holidays and continue riding that train. We're heading into December now, so yeah. That's it.
Gosh, you're horrible.
I know. I got nothing else. I don't know.
Like, comment, subscribe. We out.
Bye.
Probably wondering if I think of you. Sorry, I'm for the bag right now. Yeah, I'm for the bag right now. Yeah, for the bag that I never had. Yeah, you probably mad right now. Yeah, I got a 2-piece now. Shit, I think they call them groupies now.